Find your way to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Allow your hands to rest on your knees. Your palms can face up or face down. Slowly close your eyes, keeping your spine and the back of your neck long. Relax your shoulders down your back and release any tension from your hips or your low back. Soften your belly and allow the muscles of your face to soften. Now begin to notice your breath. Without judgment or criticism, become witness to the wave of breath entering and leaving your body. Inhale, fill your belly, fill your rib cage all the way up. Exhale, release your breath from your ribs and your belly. Fill your ribs and then allow your breath to completely fill your lungs all the way up to your collarbone. Exhale, releasing the air all the way from your collarbone, rib cage, and down to your belly. Inhale, fill your belly, draw the breath up into your ribs and fill your lungs up to your collarbone. Exhale fully and completely, releasing all of your breath. Continue with this breath on your own, inhaling and exhaling fully and deeply. Dirga pranayama is a wonderful way to calm the nervous system and quiet the mind before or after practice. Allowing your eyes to gently open, let's begin our pratapana warm-ups. Inhale deeply and sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale as your right arm comes down and your left arm reaches up and over your body, creating a deep stretch in the left side of your body. Inhale as your right arm comes up and over and your left arm comes down to the ground, opening up the right side of the body. Inhale, left arm comes up, and exhale, right arm comes down. This time it can come either to your hand or your forearm for a greater stretch. Inhale, up and over and down to the other side, opening your chest, rolling your top shoulder up and back. Inhale and exhale over to the right, pressing down into the ground with your left hip as you stretch your arm over to the right. Inhale up and exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center and exhale your arms down. Draw the soles of your feet together close to your body. Allow your knees to fall out to the sides. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold forward, keeping your back long and flat, and pressing down through your tailbone. Breathe deeply into the stretch. As you inhale, lift your chest slightly, gazing forward. As you exhale, fold a little deeper, using your breath to deepen the posture. Inhale back up to a tabletop position. Check to make sure your hands are directly below your shoulders and your knees are right below your hips. As you inhale, lift your tailbone, allowing your belly to drop towards the ground, creating a deep bend in your spine. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone under and round your spine as your shoulders sink down towards the ground, spreading open your upper back. Your head drops down last, tucking your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, reaching up with your tailbone and arcing your back, opening your chest. Exhale, tucking your tailbone and rounding your spine, dropping your head. Inhale, arching your back. Exhale, rounding down through your spine. Inhale, lift your tailbone and lift open your chest. Exhale and round. This time, as you inhale, reach your torso to the left and then circle down to an arched back. And then exhale as you press your torso to the right on your way up to a rounded cat spine. Continue with your breath as you create a circular motion with your body, stirring up the flow of energy through this wave-like motion. Reverse the circles, flowing with your breath. Finding your way back to a neutral spine, step your right foot up between your hands. Inhale and gently rock forward, bending into your right knee, creating a deep stretch for your left hip, groin, and quadriceps. Exhale and slowly rock back, rolling up onto your right heel as your right hamstring is stretched. Inhale, rock forward gently, stretching out your hip. And exhale, rocking back. Breathing into the areas of sensation. Return your right knee to the floor and step your left foot between your hands. Inhale and sink deeply into the bent knee. Feeling a nice deep stretch in your right hip. Exhale, rocking back into the hamstring stretch. Inhale forward, releasing your hip. And exhale, rocking back up onto your heel. Returning to a tabletop position, curl your toes under and press up and back into downward facing dog, lifting your hips. Gently bend one knee and then the other, loosening up the backs of your legs. When you're ready, step your feet forward between your hands and hang in ragdoll. Your knees can be straight or bent, just as long as your spine is loose and the back of your neck is free of tension. You can grab your elbows with opposite hands for an even deeper release. And when you're ready, slightly bend your knees, tuck your tailbone under, and roll up to standing, stacking your vertebrae one at a time, your head coming up last. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Your hands can come to your shins or the floor. Inhale, gaze forward, creating a neutral spine. Exhale, fold deeply forward. Step your left foot back into lunge position. Inhale as you reach out and up with your arms, coming into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Lift out of your waist, opening your chest, but sink deeper into the posture. Breathe. Exhale and pivot your back heel down as your left arm windmills open and your torso opens up to the left into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Gaze out over your right middle finger and sink deeply into the bend in your right knee. Inhale as you reach up and over your head into Reverse Warrior, dropping your left arm down to your back leg. Sink a little deeper into the pose. Now exhale, allow your right forearm to meet your right thigh as your left arm reaches up and over your body into extended side angle, creating a nice deep stretch on the left side of your body. Inhale up and back to Reverse Warrior. And exhale down into extended side angle. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Now windmill all the way down, stepping back into lunge and pressing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward into plank, engaging your core muscles and keeping a slight micro bend in your elbows. Exhale, lower down into chaturanga. Keep your elbows in and your knees may be up or down. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening your chest, gazing upwards. And exhale, lift your hips and press back and up into downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Vendrasana. Take a breath here and find your alignment. Reach towards the sky with your tailbone, but reach down towards the mat with your heels. Press your chest back towards your legs and allow the space between your shoulders to broaden and loosen. Soften the back of your neck. Now inhale, look forward and step or jump your feet up between your hands. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, hands return to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, neutral spine, gazing forward. And exhale, fold as your right leg steps back into lunge. Inhale, lifting out and up into warrior one, gazing up at your palms, sinking deep into the bent leg. Exhale as you rotate open into warrior two, opening your chest to the right, but looking out over your left hand. Gently tilt your tailbone down to keep your low back long. Inhale. Reach your left arm up and behind you as you drop back into reverse warrior, sinking deeply into your front leg. And exhale down into extended side angle. Inhale, lift up and back to reverse warrior. And exhale, back down to extended side angle, pressing through the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, up into reverse warrior. And exhale, windmill down into lunge, stepping your left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward into plank. And exhale, chaturanga, lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening your heart. Exhale, lift your hips and press back into downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, jump or step your feet between your hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feel the heat and energy building as we continue with our flow. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeply and step your left foot back into lunge. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, and windmill down into lunge, stepping back into Ardha Mukha Vandrasana. Inhale, rock forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward and jump or step your feet up between your hands. Exhale and forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, and step your right foot back into lunge. Inhale, warrior one, staying present in your body. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching back with your arm up into reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, stretching deeply. Inhale, reverse warrior, sinking into your front knee. Exhale, windmill down and step back into downward facing dog. Rock forward into a strong plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening your chest in front of you. Exhale, lift your hips and press back into downward facing dog. take a breath here and feel your prana flowing through your body. Inhale, jump or step your feet up between your hands. And exhale, and release into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, gazing up at your hands. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward, flat back. Exhale, fold and step your left foot back into lunge. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, reaching back. Exhale, windmill all the way down, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward into plank. And exhale, down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, pressing back into down dog. Inhale, gaze forward and jump or step your feet up between your hands. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, fold as your right foot steps back into lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and back into reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, up into reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, stretching deeply. Inhale, up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill all the way down, stepping back into down dog. Rock forward into a strong plank and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting your tailbone, pressing your tailbone up towards the sky. Feel your energy flowing through your body, and then inhale, jump or step your feet up between your hands and fold forward. Inhale, reach up, gazing up at your hands, and exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra. Turning to your left, step your feet wide, about 4 feet apart. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths here. Turn your feet out slightly and bend your knees, sinking low, but maintaining the length in your spine. Bend your elbows down and open your palms in front of you. This is goddess pose. Inhale fully as you sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale deeply with a sigh as your hands come all the way in front of your body. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, sweeping them down. Continue with this breath a few times at your own pace, inhaling and exhaling deeply and fully. Inhale, sweeping the energy. Exhaling deeply, pulling the prana in towards your body. Now step your feet together at the front of your mat and inhale your arms up over your head. And sit low into an imaginary chair, Utkatasana. Tuck your tailbone and reach up with your chest, dropping into the pose. Breathe. Exhale and step your left leg way back, bringing your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up out of your waist. Exhale and twist to the right, placing your left tricep on top of your thigh and opening up to the right. Extending through your back heel. If it's comfortable, gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale as you gently release the twist and come down into lunge. Exhale, step back and press back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, opening your chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips and press back into down dog. Look forward, step or jump your feet between your hands, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest. Drop your hips, Utkatasana. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer position as you gently rise to standing. With your feet together at the front of your mat, inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Dipping your tailbone down, reach up and out of your waist, opening your chest. Breathe deeply into this pose, feeling the muscles in your glutes and hamstrings contracting. Exhale, step your right leg way back, pressing through the heel of your right foot. Bring your hands together at heart center. Inhale, create length out of your waist, and exhale, twist to the left, placing your right tricep on top of your thigh. Twist deeply as you open your chest to the left, pressing through your palms. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And exhale, release the twist gently and step your leg back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rocking forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, press your chest back into down dog, stretching through the backs of your legs. Look forward, step or jump your feet up. Reverse swan dive up to standing, arms overhead, and exhale, fold. Inhale, drop your hips, Utkatasana, lifting your chest and gazing up towards your hands if it's comfortable. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra as you rise to standing. Now step your left foot wide so that your feet are about 4 feet apart. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Turn your right foot out so that your toes are facing right, and turn your left foot in slightly as your arms come up into 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach to the right with your right hand as your left hip presses back to the left, creating as much length in your torso as you can. Exhale as you allow your right arm to come down and meet your shin or your ankle as your left arm floats up over your head, Trikonasana. Open your chest and take a breath here to breathe into the areas of sensation. Allow your left arm to extend over your head, creating a deeper stretch on the left side of your body. Inhale, reach up with your left hand, pulling yourself back up to standing. 5-pointed star. Now turn your toes to the left. Your right foot turns in slightly. Inhale, reach left with your hand and press your right hip back towards the right. Exhale, your left hand comes down to your shin or your ankle, and your right arm floats up above you. Allow your right arm to gently float over your head, stretching the right side of your body. Inhale, send your breath into the areas of tightness. And when you're ready, inhale, reaching up with your right arm and pulling yourself back to five-pointed star. Keeping your legs wide, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Releasing all the way down into Prasarita Padottanasana, standing wide leg forward fold. Release your arms and let your spine hang loose. Begin to sway from side to side, moving with the flow of energy. Your hands can come up off the ground if you wish, but flow with the prana, releasing your spine. Finding your center, plant your right hand down below your chin and twist up to the left, reaching up with your hand and gazing up at your fingertips. Exhale and release down, replacing your right hand with your left. Now twist to the right as your right arm floats up and your chest opens wide. Exhale and release down. Inhale your hands to your hips as you reach halfway to a flat back, gazing forward. Exhale as you lead with the crown of your head to return to standing. Clasp your hands together behind your back. You may want to have a strap or a belt to hold on to. Inhale, lift your chest, driving your knuckles down towards the ground. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward, leading with your chest. Now invite your hands to carefully extend up and over your back towards the floor in front of you. Release any tension that you're holding in your neck or your shoulders. Inhale, press up through your knuckles. And then on your exhale, see if you can deepen the pose. Inhale, press up. Exhale, deepen the pose, reaching your knuckles towards the ground. Yoga Mudra is a great way to release tension stored in tight shoulders or neck muscles. Inhale, keeping your hands together, come to a flat back, gazing forward. Exhale, press your knuckles down towards the ground as you lift your chest, returning to standing. Release your hands as you step your feet together at the front of your mat. Allow your arms to float by your side. Feel the prana tingling in your palms. And take a moment here with your eyes closed. Pose. Standing at the top of your mat, engage your core muscles and elongate up through your spine, pressing up through the crown of your head. Find your drishti, your focal point. Inhale as you raise your left hand with the palm facing forward. Shift your weight to your left leg, rooting down through all four corners of your foot. bend your right knee and take hold of your right foot from the inside of either the ankle or the instep. On your next exhalation, dive forward as you kick up and back into your hand with your right foot. Breathe as you open your chest and keep your hips level. Moving into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, allow your torso to release towards the ground and plant your left hand on the mat. As you open out through your back right leg, pressing it back and up. Your right arm floats up towards the sky, and your entire body is opening towards the right, maintaining your balance by breathing deeply and fluidly. When you're ready to release, allow your right arm to float down and come into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward, flat back. Exhale, release, and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward, strong plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your tailbone up and press back into down dog. Look forward, step or jump your feet between your hands, and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, gazing up at your hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your right leg. As your right arm comes up and faces forward, find your drishti. Bend your left leg and take hold of your instep or your ankle with your left hand. Breathe and dive forward into Dhanurasana, pressing back and up through your left foot. Breathe deeply, opening your heart, steadying your gaze. As we move into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, allow your torso to sink low, releasing your right hand and extending up and back through your left leg, opening your torso as your left arm floats up towards the ceiling. To maintain your balance, press through the crown of your head and your back heel at the same time. And when you're ready to release, allow your back leg to meet your standing leg as you release into a forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward, flat back. Exhale, fold, and press back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward into plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Look forward, step or jump your feet to your hands, and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Hands to heart center. Taking a deep cleansing breath, shift your weight to your left leg. Find your drishti. Inhale, allow your right knee to float up as your hands rise to parallel into Balakakasana, crane pose. Exhale as you grab hold of either your right big toe or your right knee. Extend out with your leg, pressing through the heel of your foot. Inhale, guide your leg out to the right. And if you want, you can gaze out over your left hand. Take a breath here, maintaining your balance. Exhale, guide your foot back to center and release your hold, maintaining the lift in your leg. See if you can keep your leg lifted for a breath. Now bending your right knee, press through the heel of your right foot, extending your leg out behind you as your torso tilts forward into a level Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Allow your arms to float level to the ground by your ears. And inhale here, breathing into the posture. Exhale, lift up with your torso as your right knee comes through and back up into Balikakasana crane pose. Now guide your right foot into your right thigh or calf muscle and come into tree pose with your hands at heart center. Inhale as your hands lift up towards the sky into full tree pose. Exhale, drop into the posture. When you're ready, release back to standing. Now shift your weight to your right foot and find your dristi, your point of focus. Inhale as you allow your arms to float up parallel with the ground and your left knee to rise up into crane. Keep your foot flexed. With your left hand, take hold of either your knee or, for a greater challenge, grab your left big toe. And on your exhale, press through your heel, extending your leg out in front of you. Inhale as you keep your spine straight and your shoulders square. Exhale, guide your leg out to the left, maintaining your dristi. Stay here or gaze out over your right hand. Breathe. Exhale and escort your leg back to center, releasing your hold, and see if you can keep the lift in your leg for a breath. Inhale, bend your knee, and with control, extend your left leg out behind you as you tilt forward with your upper body, coming into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Reach your hands out in front of you as you press back through your heel. Breathe and try to keep your body level. Exhale, lift up with your torso, bend your left leg and sweep it through back up into Balikakasana. Now guide your left foot into your inner thigh or your calf muscle as we come back up into tree pose. Focus your gaze and bring your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms together up over your head and exhale, dropping into the pose. For a greater challenge, you can gaze up towards your hands. And when you're ready, return to standing and take a moment to check in with yourself, breathing deeply into your core and noticing where you are at this present moment in time. With a newfound sense of calm, inhale your arms up over your head and exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a neutral spine and exhale, fold, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you, keeping your hips level with the ground. Exhale, bend your right knee and allow your hip to open to the right as your leg falls out behind you and over your body. Your right arm comes up and back as you plant your right foot on the floor behind you, opening up into Wild Thing. Breathe, feel strong as the energy flows freely through your body. Inhale and return back into Down Dog, extending your right leg behind you, pressing it up and back through the right heel. And return to downward facing dog when you're ready. As we move forward into our forearm balance, rock forward into plank from down dog as your right knee comes up towards your ear and your right inner thigh rests on your right tricep while your left elbow tucks into your core right below your ribs. Find your balance here, and when you're ready, lift your left leg up off the mat and fly. Allow your right leg to straighten and breathe deeply. When you're ready, jump back into chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Inhale, reach up and back with your left leg, pressing through the heel of your left foot. Exhale, allow your hip to open as your leg bends and your foot falls over and back behind you towards the floor. Inhale, release your left hand, allowing it to float up and back, opening up into Wild Thing. Feel the prana flowing through your body. Breathe deeply into the posture. And on your next exhalation, return your hands back down into down dog as you keep the lift in your left leg, pressing it up and back behind you. When you're ready, return your left foot to meet the right and press back into down dog. Rock forward into plank as your left knee comes up towards your left ear and rests the inner thigh on your left tricep. Bend your arms as you tuck your right elbow into your core. Find your balance in your weight distribution here, and when you're ready, lift your right leg up off the mat and shift your weight forward as you fly into the lunge. When you're ready, jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up into upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take another nice deep breath in down dog, sending your energy up your spine. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg up and back behind you, keeping your hips level. As you exhale, bend your right leg and pull your knee through towards your chest. As you sweep your leg up and through, resting it between your hands, coming into Kapotasana, Pigeon pose. Take a moment to settle into the posture. You can place a pillow or a blanket beneath your hip for extra support. Now inhale and lift your chest. Open your heart above you. Exhale and fold over your knee with your chest and head coming down last. Inhale, rounding back up, allowing your head to trail your body, following the wave of your torso. And continue with this dolphin-like movement, inhaling and exhaling as you move with the wave of your torso. Close your eyes as you feel the rhythm of this wave, allowing your life force to flow freely through your body. Continue with this motion, or to deepen the posture, open your chest, bend your left leg, and reach back with your left arm, cradling your foot into the crease of your elbow. Inhale as your right arm comes up and over your head, meeting your left in a gentle hold. Exhale, open your chest out in front of you as you breathe fluidly into the areas of sensation. Curl your back toes under and return back into downward facing dog. and extend your legs out, releasing the hold on your thighs if possible. And exhale, cross your legs, plant your hands on the ground beside you, and elevate your body. Shavasana. Exhale, plant your hands, cross your legs, and lift your body up and hover. Shavasana. Inhale, your sit bones come to the mat and return to Navasana, boat pose. Slowly lower down to the mat, planting your feet and lowering your back down onto the ground, keeping your core strong. Chest, giving yourself a hug. Exhale, and if it's comfortable for you and you're on a soft enough mat, begin rocking on your spine, forward and back. As you rock, continue to breathe, and on your next exhalation, rock back and lift your feet into the air above your chest. Support yourself with your hands on your low back as you come into shoulder stand. Find a steady breath in this posture and fix your gaze lightly and softly on your feet above you. Keep your legs active and lifted. Adjust the position of your legs so that the weight of your legs are equally distributed between your shoulders and your elbows so that no weight is rested on your neck. Soften your throat. When you're ready, and if it's comfortable for you, you can allow your legs to slowly extend over your head and back onto the floor behind you, coming into plow pose. Only do this if it's comfortable for your neck today. Otherwise, remain in shoulder stand. Your arms can come down to the mat for support as you extend through your heels. When you're ready to release, lift your heels back over your head and then slowly and carefully round down one vertebrae at a time, allowing your head to lift slightly as you roll all the way down onto your back. Resting on your back with your legs extended, flex your feet, pressing through your heels. When you're ready, inhale, lift your right knee and take hold of your shin with your hands. Exhale, pull your knee in towards your shoulder. Take a breath here, keeping your left foot flexed and pressing both your shoulders down into the mat. Rest your right foot on top of your left knee, and with your left hand, guide your knee across your body into supine twist. Extend your right arm out and gaze out over your right hand. Keep your shoulders pressing down into the ground equally and release into the twist as you breathe deeply into the areas of sensation, releasing your back. Allow any tension in the low back to release and breathe into your abdomen. When you're ready, gently release from your twist and slowly bring your right leg back down onto the ground. Take a minute to readjust your spine, straightening your back and lengthening through the top of your head. Now when you're ready, inhale, lift your left knee and take hold of your shin with your hands. Exhale and pull your left knee into your shoulder, making sure your right foot is flexed and you're pressing through your heel. Guide your knee across your body, coming into supine twist. Extend your left arm and gaze out over your fingertips. Press both your shoulders down into the ground as you breathe deeply and fully into the twist, surrendering to gravity. And when you're ready, slowly and carefully release from the twist, coming all the way down onto your back. Draw both your legs into your body, hugging your knees and grabbing for opposite elbows. Squeeze yourself tightly, contracting the muscles in your face, arms, thighs, squeezing the muscles in your feet, in your core, in your hands, squeezing everything tight, inhaling, squeezing into a little ball, and when you're ready, exhale, release with a sigh as you drop down and onto your back. Close your eyes. Allow your hands to rest on the floor, palms up, and your feet hip width apart fall out naturally. Feel free to place a pillow or a blanket beneath your knees to help relieve low back tension or tight hamstrings. The back of your neck is long, and let your breath flow in and out of your body freely. exhale and release any tension or tightness from your body. Bring your awareness to your feet. Relax the soles of your feet. Soften your ankles. And draw your awareness up to your knees, relaxing the muscles around your knees. Allow your thighs to melt into the ground. Notice your pelvis and release any tension from your hips or groin. Soften your abdomen, bringing your energy up and around your belly. Breathing freely and naturally through your center. Soften your chest. Allow your shoulders to melt into the ground. Relax your arms and bring your awareness into your hands. Imagine a glowing white ball of energy in each palm, warming and relaxing each finger, freeing your hands of tightness or tension. Relax the muscles in your throat, softening your jaw, and allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Soften your inner gaze. Relax the muscles in your eyes and forehead. And let the space between your eyebrows broaden and release. The top of your head melts and relaxes as any remaining stress floats up and away from your body as you come into a restful, peaceful Shavasana.